British Foreign Minister is currently in India to rally support against Russia. The Foreign Secretary is holding a meeting with India's Foreign Minister Dr. S Jaishankar on regional and global issues of mutual interest. After this meeting, Liz Truss will also participate in the inaugural edition of the India-UK Strategic Futures Forum hosted by the India Council of World Affairs and Policy Exchange. The British High Commissioner to India has suggested that the talks will include the Russia-Ukraine crisis, and the United Kingdom aims to rally India's support against the Kremlin. Interestingly, Truss's trip coincides with that of her contending partner Sergei Lavrov, who has also arrived in India for a separate meeting tomorrow. Both the foreign secretaries are in New Delhi for competing efforts. Although the pair is not expected to cross paths in New Delhi, the United Kingdom and Russia are expected to battle it out to get India onto their side. Sergei Lavrov will use his visit to push for closer trade links with India as Russia looks to help reduce the impact of economic sanctions imposed by the West following the invasion. India has so far steered away from taking sides on the ongoing Ukrainian crisis. New Delhi has even been slammed for taking the diplomatic way and has been called shaky for not picking a side in this war. But New Delhi has been batting for diplomacy over aggression. Yesterday, the German Foreign and Security Policy Advisor to the Chancellor was in New Delhi, and this is what he had to say. Listen in.
I think, the situation in which India is, you live in a complicated neighborhood. You have challenges of constraints of your own. And one of the aims of my discussions here in Delhi today is to better understand how this geopolitical specificity of India plays into your analysis of what is going on in Ukraine. And
our principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibil gets us more details on the UK Foreign Secretary's visit to New Delhi. Listen in.
With high-level visits happening here in the Indian national capital, we know that even as we speak, the UK Foreign Secretary and the Russian Foreign Minister are here in India. We know that the UK side is expected to give their perspective, like the Russian side is expected to do so. And of course, there will be many things on the table when it comes to UK. It's FTA between the two countries. There are talks which are already happening between the two sides, but also London's Indo-Pacific tilt is something that is on the table. But when it comes to the Russian side, we know that defense is a key pillar of this relationship. Russians have already started to deliver S-400 to India. It started in December, but of course there is worry over further defense procurement because of this invasion. So a lot of things in terms of discussions. India has reiterated its stance multiple times, while India has been mentioning about the territorial integrity of countries being violated. It has also been calling for direct talks between Kiev and Moscow. The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to Russian President Vladimir Putin 3 times, with the Ukraine President Zelensky 2 times. And the focus, of course, is that both sides need to sit together and have direct talks. But nonetheless, the Ukraine crisis have made the Indian national capital a busy capital. It's just not the two foreign ministers here in Delhi. The Mexican foreign minister is also present. The American deputy NSA was here. The Dutch NSA earlier today met the Indian NSA, and before that last week saw the visit by the Chinese foreign minister, the Austrian foreign minister, the Omani and the Greek foreign minister as well. So it looks like that New Delhi has been able to carve its own space in terms of the chaos when it comes to geopolitics that is underway. With video journalist Siraj Patel, Siddhant Sibil for WION in New Delhi.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.